fragrance. A fragrance, indeed, that we're so honored to be able to share here at HSN from Marilyn Miglin. And she is a beauty icon, and we'll dive into her story in just a minute. But we are able to launch the 6-piece Pheromone set here on Wake Up Beautiful. Now, this is Marilyn's #1 best-selling iconic fragrance. It's the original fragrance. It's where it all started in 1979 after a trip she took to Egypt. So let me show you everything that you're gonna get, because I've never seen us do a bigger set, kind of like if you wanna keep some, you can also gift some. Look what we're doing right here. We have 2 of the Eau de Parfums in Pheromone in the 1.7 ounce. So you can keep one, you can gift one for you, one for mom, one for your sister, one for your granddaughter, and you're getting both of those for $59.95. But it doesn't stop there, because we are celebrating mom and me. Right here, we're also going to give you the Pheromone Firming Body Lotion, as well as the Pheromone Foaming Shower Oil, okay? And for the very first time, and I knocked them over, we're giving you 2 luxurious bath soaps, also in that beautiful pheromone fragrance. So if you want to smell and layer it with this exotic, sensual, intoxicating, attractive fragrance, today's the day to get it, because you're getting everything that you see here for $59.95. That's the good news. I got one other piece of great news. It's on 4 FlexPay, $14.99. So you could break and split this up. Here's the bad news. I have like 900 and some left, and that is it. So this is the very first time that you're gonna see it. It could be the only time that you see it. So item number is 750661. Let's dive into the story. Meet the woman herself, the icon, Miss Marilyn Miglin, and her daughter Marlena, who is joining us from the Windy City. Are you guys in Chicago this morning still?
Good morning, Valerie. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hello, hello. It's nice to see you again, yes.
Good to see you guys.
You had such nice little tidbits from people about what their moms have told them. And I certainly have enough good advice from my mom over here too, Valerie. So.
And Valerie, I think you should wear your smile, but also your perfume.
There you go. See, there we go.
Definitely. Well, Marilyn, let's start with your story. I mean, tell everyone, if they're just joining us for the first time, about Pheromone, how you created it, the world of beauty that you've lived in for decades after decades. I'm not going to say your age, so, but.
That's all right. We're young forever in the beauty industry.
Exactly.
So you go ahead. You could.
No, why don't you? My daughter does it well, because she was a little girl when I started.
So Valerie, yeah, she left on her trip to Egypt to do this. She had done a lot of research on perfume, and when I was in 6th grade, she left for about 6 weeks, both my parents, and that was where this all started. So you went into a tomb, right?
And I had no idea that what my trip to Egypt was going to do. It really actually uncovered a fragrance 6,000 years old. But it was so amazing. And the recipe was on the wall of Egyptian temples. And I had it translated because I didn't read hieroglyphs, and then duplicated, and that became the base of Pheromone. But ladies, I have to tell you, they were very sexy, and this is a very, very sexy fragrance.
Well, perfume back then was meant to communicate, and that was the word pheromone. That's why she named it Pheromone, which everyone said she shouldn't do, because nobody would know how to pronounce that, or it wouldn't mean anything.
And that's all I had to hear, is that nobody could pronounce it.
And so with this, if you see some of the notes that are on the screen, jasmine, for instance, is $10,000 a pound for the actual jasmine oil. Absolute, and if you were to use a synthetic, it'd be about $100 a pound. So my mom, as you know, Valerie, does not, spares no expense. She believed always that fine fragrance should be affordable for everyone, and everyone should have a chance to experience that.
You pay for quality, and quality carries you through anything. It's a very sexy fragrance, and they were sexy in those days, I think.
And I think the thing that makes this so interesting in such a fragrance that, remember, from 1979, this is a fragrance that has surpassed decades. We have women who have worn this and nothing else for decades and decades, and there's a reason. What's in the bottle,
and it works.
Yeah, is good. And
I have to ask you guys, is this a man magnet? And I say that with a warning because
Yeah.
I don't know, he left the studio, I think but Guy just ran into the studio. It's like pheromones in the building, men come around, they don't wanna leave. I think we've multiplied in the studio right now. Everybody's wearing their masks, but I am gonna tell you ladies, you do have to be warned. There may need an actual warning label
some of our
on
ladies
this.
call it a male magnet.
Yeah,
That's
a man
exactly
magnet for sure.
right.
You know, I find that it's people compliment you. There's this law of attraction that happens. It mixes with your own body chemistry, becomes so personal.
But it's not overwhelming.
It's not, it's not. But I wanna let everybody know because we are so very busy. I did a little research, Marlena and Marilyn. Your website, wow, the 1.7 ounce for the eau de parfum is way more expensive.
$75.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. So for one bottle, there's 6 pieces in that kit. For one bottle, if you were to buy that on our website, is $75. So already for that amazing HSN price,
Right.
you're getting the rest of it almost
You're getting 2.
for
Yeah,
free, right?
you're getting
Plus-
everything. So if you wanted to keep a full size and gift a full size, you and mom, or you and your sister, or your mom and your granddaughter, however you want to do it, you're also getting the body lotion, which is a firming body lotion. You're also getting the foaming shower oil. So you can take that with you into the shower, and 2 of the brand new scented soap. So this is a very full, complete configuration, and you can break them up however you like. $14.99 gets it home. Very first time we've seen this 6-piece set. Rob, how many do we have left? Okay, so we have about 800 left, and that is it. So we got a lot of people jumping in, a lot of people stocking up, great gifts, great something for you. Let's talk about again those essential oils and from France and Belgium and Egypt and all these things delicately blended together. 179 ingredients, right?
Correct. And this was something where it took 7 years for her to create this fragrance. And I think if you have not tried a fragrance, or if you had a fragrance and have not been complimented on it, or not have had people say to you, oh, you smell beautiful, or what are you wearing, or gosh, I just love when you're around, this is the fragrance to try. I guarantee this will get you a compliment or a comment from men, from women. We have stories and letters and phone calls.
And baby's name Pheromone.
from people who, whether, a woman in a hardware store, who had a guy come up to her and say, I'm sorry, you smell so beautiful. Grocery stores, on the street. I mean,
and delicatessens.
This is one of those fragrances where it just becomes your own. So this is not one of the fragrances that you're gonna have someone say, oh yeah, that's Pheromone. The signatures to you blends with your own body chemistry and becomes your own. And I think you owe it to yourself, especially because you've got almost like a buy one get one, right, Valerie, where you can give this.
So much so, absolutely. And I love that we've got a comment on Facebook that Shady says, Pheromone is my favorite fragrance ever. I once went to Chicago and went to visit Marilyn's shop, but it was a Sunday and she was closed. I was so disappointed, but wanted to say that men love this. So we've got less than 800, $14.99 gets it home. Let me try to put it into perspective. This is a 1.7 ounce of an eau de parfum, not even an eau de toilette. So it lasts longer. It's not overwhelming. It mixes with your own body chemistry, but you're getting 2 full-size bottles, individual bottles. So this is better than a buy one, get one. But it didn't stop there because it is our Mom and Me event. So that firming body lotion, that foaming beautiful body oil for the shower, and 2 pheromone scented luxurious bath soaps. All of this, all 6 pieces for $14.99. I think if you have hit a rut, if there is a plateau in your life, you need that oomph, you need that zest, you want something different and special and unique and exotic. Maybe you haven't traveled in a year and you're like, oh, you got the urge to just get that passport stamped. This is that beautiful, sensual, attractive, intoxicating, unique fragrance. You can't find it a value anywhere else but right here at HSN. So jump in, because I feel like there are memories to be made this summer, and I want them to make an impression and a lasting memory on you. And I want you to get that attention from your loved ones, people to stop you on the street or in the grocery store and say, I've never smelled anything like that before. It's so beautiful.
And Valerie, perfume
Less
should
than
make
700.
you feel beautiful.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
And this is the touch, you know, it doesn't matter if you're in blue jeans or, you know, dressed for any kind of event with family. This is the one, and it will make you feel just beautiful. So it does something for you, and it does something for those around you.
And men love this. I had them in mind when I created
It's an amazing fragrance.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can I tell you guys a funny thing? So on Facebook, Annie says, I am definitely not getting this. This is the last thing I want is another man in my life, with a bunch of like laughing emojis. Listen, I get you. There's only one man that can handle me. He's at home, but maybe you want a little attention from that man. You shower with that shower oil. You bathe, you know, in the soaps. You put on that beautiful firming body lotion. You top it off with that eau de parfum. Believe me, if he hasn't shown you any attention, he's gonna show you some attention.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of these. In fact, I think there's about 600 left. We've got a lot of you jumping into the phone lines. Under $15 gets it home. Everybody's getting all 6 pieces. You're not choosing. So everything that you see here, break them up into individual gifts. Keep the ones that you love. Definitely keep a fragrance for yourself. And I would just want to say happy early Mother's Day, Marilyn and Marlena. Thank you for joining me on Wake Up Beautiful.
Thank you.
So
And to
good
all
to
of
be
you,
with
too.
you. Thank you.
Thank you
All of
guys
our
so
love.
much.
Thank you.
All
Nice
of
to
our
be
love
with
to
you.
you as well. Stay safe and healthy
Thank
and
you.
beautiful to you both. And really, fragrance is